Yeah, BTIG this morning, Jim says the guidance there is probably conservative.
Yeah.
Although physical comps down 28. I want to talk to you in a bit about the mall. I know you spoke to Macy's last night, but in the meantime, there is the opening bell on this Wednesday morning. Interesting day. At the big board, it's online education provider Coursera. Celebrating an IPO. We're going to talk to the CEO later this morning on Squawk Alley. At the NASDAQ, it's Hollaback, a grassroots initiative to end harassment. So what about the mall at this point, Jim, having spoken to Gannett last night?
Boy, I'm really torn. I mean, Jeff Gannett told a pretty good story at Macy's. Now, he took pains to distinguish between the A and B malls and the other malls. That is something that David Simon has explained to me over and over again, which is that there are malls that people go to and there are malls that people don't. And Macy's, I think, is emblematic of the customer that is middle range, that is going back. The Bloomies business is fantastic, by the way. I'm always after them to do more Bloomies because people like them. They put some backstages within Macy's, but they've closed almost all the stores that they need to close. And they're saying that if you have a Macy's, they do 2 to 3 times the digital in that area than if they don't. Everyone's saying they're leading with digital, Carl, and you get PVH leading with digital. You have to say leading with digital because you look at Target stock where they actually led with digital, and you're just kind of saying, I want to be Target. A lot of companies want to be Brian Cornell, but there is only one Brian Cornell who was smart enough to buy Shipt, S-H-I-P-T, which those of us who use it are kind of blown away by how good it is. But PVH, it's no longer Manny Chirico. They did a good job. We look at that Target. I mean, Brian Cornell's a visionary. And I think that when people use their .com, so to speak, their e-com, they are kind of amazed at the ease of it. But I think Macy's is no longer in the fight for its life. They had a decent quarter. They got good cash flow. They're taking the cost down. So that is no longer on the critical list. Nor is Kohl's, obviously, right. Nor is Nordstrom. But look at these. Look at Target. Now, Walmart, by the way, which my Chapel Trust owns, has been a real dog. And I think one of the reasons it's been a real dog is other people are catching up to their great e-commerce. But Macy's, I thought Gannett told a pretty good story. I know there are people who are doubters. And people who say, you know what, we're going to see the mall slink back to its the lassitude of customers who aren't interested. I don't think that's true. I think that the A and B malls are getting customers. People like to shop again. Remember, that was something we were very good at. It was shopping, and that was one. Yes. And then, like, steel was like number 480.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.